Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a very long time, but we are back with some Scream 6 news, rumors, and soon to be death.
Right now. Are we good?
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I want to open up these.
Vodka down the hatch.
I'm trying to open it. Why the fuck did they do this?
Maybe because your hands are...
Ow!
Katie, shut up.
What the fuck?
Katie. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
How do you do
No, not that, not that.
That's really weird.
Hola perras, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. I know it's been a very long time as we posted, but life always happens. And
Life does exist.
Next thing you know it, Katie is in a new house and she's moving in, and I just started working 40 hours at work, and seasonal depression.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Not me. But we are back at least this week because, girl, guess what? I'm just kidding. No, Scream 6 got spoiled on Twitter and on TikTok. I haven't seen any of the spoilers. I deleted my Reddit. I deleted my Twitter. I'm not part of Scream TikTok because I'm part of Gay Talk, but I'm very limiting my screen time on TikTok. And if I'm on YouTube, if I see a Scream video, I don't watch it because I'm scared that someone's gonna comment something.
I haven't seen anything on TikTok or Twitter at all.
Because you're not part of the Scream fandom. My friend texted me yesterday and was like, Scream 6 got spoiled for me. Don't go on here. I'm like, I know. I haven't been on there since Wednesday. So before the...
Meanwhile, me on Twitter being like, I'm so depressed. Please follow me.
Our Twitters are down below, by the way. Go ahead and follow us. But before I get any spoilers, God forbid, and I just get to watch the movie in its entirety, and I don't get it spoiled for me. But if I do get spoiled, I wanted to record a video of my predictions of who I think the killers are going to be, who I think is going to die, and overall just theories of maybe motives as to why the killers are killing or something of that sense. And as you guys know, Scream is my favorite franchise in the entire world, so I cannot wait to talk about this video. And Katie here is in it for the ride.
Yeah, I'm a fan, but not the biggest fan. I'm a big fan, but not the biggest fan, I guess, if that makes sense.
But she did make this pink mask.
But yeah, I did make this mask.
And then this is just my original Ghostface mask.
Yeah.
With that being said, we are going to watch 2 commercials before we start our analyzing and seeing everything. We're going to watch the official trailer. And on top of that, we're also going to watch the Super Bowl commercial. I think it's called
I didn't know the Super Bowl commercial.
It's the big game TV spot. So it's a TV commercial. It's a minute long. Those are the 2 commercials that we're going to watch. I know there's a lot of TV spots. I've seen them all. But these are the 2 that I'm going to make Katie watch before we start going in it. Also be advised that this video is being recorded in front of a studio audience. Our studio audience of Diana. Give it up for Diana. Diana is also a huge Scream fan. I love her. And we're going to go watch it twice when it comes out. We're going to watch it. The first screening it has at 5:30. Then we're going to get the midnight screening at 11:30. We're so excited to watch it twice. And I'm so excited. Also, I'm wearing my Ghostface tarot card.
That's such a cute shirt.
Because I'm ready to see into the future, and I'm ready to see who the killers are.
I'm wearing my Twilight shirt because I love Twilight.
Also, I look really skinny on camera, though.
Yeah, they say the camera ends 10 pounds, but it's subtracting 10 for you.
Okay, we're going to get into it. We're going to watch the trailers and just come right back. Also, how cute is this little bottle? These bottles are just the cutest little things ever.
Here's a full one. It's pink. Look at that.
They're literally so cute. Kinky, Jaeger, Bevmo has all of your alcohol needs. Use promo code Omar Cosgrove at bevmo.com while at checkout to get 0% off and to be told that does not exist.
If it did, though, I would be there every day. I'm not an alcoholic. I swear.
Wait, you should play it. We should actually record your reaction to it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Well, I've only seen one of the trailers, and I just saw it 2 days ago.
Put it all the way back. Do you want to come see it?
I saw one when I went to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I saw. And
Okay.
I saw this one.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Every time I see that shot, I just like, I'm always like, how?
Ghostface with
Also,
a gun.
This scene, I think, is terrifying.
Yeah.
But it's also because we're in modern America.
But Ghostface with a gun is fucking horrifying.
He got that thing.
You got that Glock Glock.
He also got those hands.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me.
That mask is so cool
Followed
though.
me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a secret.
Yes!
This isn't like any other ghost face. What is this place? A shrine.
Your house.
We execute him. Hello?
Aww.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Maybe. But there's never been one like me, Gale.
Oh no.
I'm something different.
That's why
Because I'm gay. Why? Yeah, I love that she has a fucking gun. I love that everyone has a gun.
Done. Not my Gale.
You want me.
She's so bloody
Let's finish
too.
this. Guys?
You know, in that last scene, I didn't notice that, like, all those characters in the back are, like, those are the, yeah, you can stop it.
Oh. We loved at me.
I know, I was gonna say, all the people in the back were, like,
They're like horror characters.
yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, I saw Freddy, well, I saw Pinhead, obviously, because it's,
Mhm.
how do you not see that? And then Freddy's in there. And I was like,
Those have like the Babadook and the Nun and...
yeah, and then the Crow. I saw
Mhm.
that back there. I was like, damn, how'd they do that?
So that was the official trailer.
But
Now
it's
let's watch the Super Bowl TV spot. It's going to be very similar. We're going to notice some different scenes and like to jog our memory when we're talking about
We're too high up. We can get down from here.
oh my god, why don't they just run? If that was me, on that ladder, I'd be like, like a cat, man, out of there.
This isn't like any other ghost face. What is this place? It's a shrine. Guys? We've got a Lord and we execute him.
Ah! So scared.
Stop.
It's for you.
Who's that guy in the back?
Tickets on sale now.
Well, we already got our
I don't
tickets.
know.
Well, because there's some returning, like, from
Well-
different movies, right?
Miss Kirby Pennetier. Miss Kirby Reed.
Oh, he's
She's the only one?
drunk.
I'm a little
Give him another shot.
shocked. I could actually.
You
These
want
were
another
these
one?
were easy. Should I?
If you get it free.
Yeah, just one more. What's
Yeah.
one more? Wait, drink your other one and then we'll start discussing.
Yeah, I don't know the last one.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
First, before we start looking into the character posters or anything, I have some theories that I want to talk about. You know, as soon as I saw the trailer, my mind went straight to Jenna Ortega as the killer. And
Why?
Yeah.
let me get into it.
Oh, okay.
So in the trailer, in the first trailer that we see, I'll add clips and snippets and screenshots of what I'm talking about because I analyze the fuck out of the trailer. Like, that is the Scream fan I am. When this first Scream trailer came out, Scream 6 trailer came out, hold on, I have to burp.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna throw up.
So, when I'm first watching the trailer, I don't know if you caught this, but there's a scene where Jenna Ortega is like dangling off the edge, and she gets this really evil smile, like this really evil.
Oh, and she's holding her sister. Right?
Yeah, so right off the bat, I was like, this is Jenna Ortega being the killer, and she is basically like putting her sister in a rock and a hard place. You know, like
Yeah.
you're either gonna let me die a killer or you're gonna save me, your sister. But she's also the killer. So that was like one of my theories. But then I watched the TV spot and my whole thing changed. And I don't think it's gonna be Jenna Ortega, aka Tara, anymore. I don't think it's gonna be Tara.
But it's her half sister, right?
Yeah, no, they're full sisters. No, half sister, yes, because she's not daughter's ability.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that her daughter or her sister is the daughter of Matthew Lillard's character.
No, not Matthew
That would
Lillard's Keith Ulrich.
No, that's no. I'm saying they both have.
Oh,
daughters.
so mom's just a whore.
Yeah. Would you imagine the twist? The twist is that mom's a whore.
If you did both, I'd be so jealous.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, she's the real villain because fuck that lady.
They still are.
Yeah. Okay.
100%.
So that was like my theory when I first saw the trailers. Okay, Tara's gonna be the killer. No one's gonna see it coming. But then I started thinking about it, and I saw the second trailer, and I was like, well, Scream is very known for their marketing, and I don't think the producers and the directors and all that would approve of the trailer with such a dead giveaway. So I don't think it's gonna be Tara. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, my second theory. Well, this is not my second theory. Everyone is expecting a returning character to be the killer. Everyone is saying it has to be someone that is returning because they're saying, I'm not like any other Ghostface. And this will be the first time we're seeing a returning character be the killer. However, I don't think it's going to be it's so hard. When it comes down to like returning characters, people are speculating it's going to be Kirby.
No.
And I don't
think so
want
at
it to be
all.
Kirby.
I don't think so.
Why?
The thing is, it's because here's the thing. So everyone is thinking it's going to be Kirby. You know, she was like, but it doesn't make sense to me why a returning character would be Ghostface. They're all traumatized. They want to move past that. They want to move forward. So what's the point of going back to the killing?
I think if anyone's gonna be a returning character that's gonna be Ghostface, it's gonna be either Jenny Ortega or her sister. I forget her name.
Sam. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm going to pick up.
Yeah.
My second theory is that Sam is the killer, which is going to be Melissa Barrera's character,
But it
the main
makes so
character
much
who's going to
sense
fight.
if it was Sam.
It wouldn't?
It does.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
one.
what
I was gonna say when her dad is Billy, and not just that, but there's a scene in the trailer when she's holding onto the mask and it's all bloodied and everything, and it looks like it's already the end. You know, where like she's gone to battle and this is her prize, or whatever, like the Ghostface mask, like the mask that her dad wore. But then she said like, oh, it's an entity that took over me or whatever. So what if the therapy thing is at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
and she's explaining how like she murdered these people. And
Or-
I'm starting to think,
yeah.
so she already has hallucinogens. She's already having like these psychological problems. She's already seeing her dead dad. So what if the scene when she's holding on to her dead sister, not to her dead sister, to her sister, like for her to die or whatever, she starts imagining her sister like this creepy smiling, saying like, kill me, like it's
Yeah.
in your blood, kill me. Like she starts having like these these things going on with her head. So that's what I also go back to my first theory where it's like she's having this creepy smile. What if it's Sam imagining her having this creepy smile? But in reality, she's like crying, screaming. Here's the kicker, ready? Sam is the killer, kills Jenna Ortega's character. Everyone's dead. Mindy, Chad, Tara. The only people that survive are Kirby and Gale, you know, legacy characters. And then you have Sam as the survivor, but she's also Ghostface. So we enter Scream 7, and it's going to be Sam, which is like the returning Ghostface, versus Sydney.
Oh,
And it's like
so
an
good.
epic showdown in the 7th movie where it's Sam versus Sydney. It's really off the rails, but I kind of like the idea.
No,
if it's done well.
No, I honestly think, because I was thinking the same thing, that like Sam would be like, either she's gonna know she's Ghostface or she's not gonna realize that she's Ghostface.
Like a My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like things are happening to her and she's like, oh my god, like Malignant too, where it's like things are happening and she doesn't understand it, and then like at the end it's revealed that like she's been Ghostface the whole time, but she doesn't realize.
She's gonna have an accomplice or two, is the thing. She's not gonna do it alone.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's her sister, because her sister's like.
No, her
Well,
sister's
okay,
not gonna be involved. Her sister's fucking traumatized after that first film.
Oh, she already got fucked up in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she does.
so
I can see why.
But she was never really targeted. If you think about it, she was never really in any
But
danger. She was supposed to
damn.
survive that first killing.
But damn, they really fucked her up.
They really did.
Yeah, they did.
Poor girl.
Now, those are just theories. Kirby being the killer, Sam being the killer, Tara's being the killer. Those are theories that the Sam one I made up in my head, and it makes sense. The Tara one, based on her character bio, it's saying how like she wants to move on, but because Sam is there, she's not letting her move on.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if Tara just kills everyone? She's like, in order for me to move on, everyone that survived in the past has to die, so I could be like, so I can move on. So that was my motive and everything for her. I don't want that. I don't like that. And this is what I want and what I think and who I think are going to be the killers.
Mhm.
Let's get into it.
Just
Do you have
going
any
away.
thoughts?
No, I honestly think that, like, I think the theory about Sam being, like, half Ghostface, half, like, a victim is really good. I don't think they would do that in the movie. I feel like that's too risky.
Which
No,
is
I
what?
think so.
I think this movie, they're just going all out.
I
Yeah.
hope so. Because that's why I'm like, when he says, like, I'm nothing like you've ever seen before, or whatever he says, like, it would make sense that it would be, like, I'm a multiple personality, and, like...
No, I don't think that's what they're going for, but...
No,
I get
but
what
you know
you're
what I mean?
saying.
Like,
I get what you're
it's
saying.
nothing they've done, so... And then the fact that they set up that she's, like, the daughter of whatever... I think that's a really good theory. I don't think Kirby's a killer. I don't think...
A lot of people are saying that Kirby might be the killer. And I
don't think
generally,
so.
if they did that, it would just ruin the character for me. Because it just wouldn't make sense.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so the first character poster we have is Sam.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the outcome of what I think they're going to survive. And then from a scale of 1 through 100%, how much I think they're going to be the killer. 0% being absolutely no. 100% being I am confident they're going to be the killer. Spoiler alert, no one's getting 100% because obviously I don't know who the fuck the killer is. And it's just like, would it be stupid for me to give someone 100? And it'd also be stupid for me to give someone a 0%. So with Sam...
100%.
50 out of 100.
I think I'm going to give her a 50%.
I think give her an 80. I honestly think that's a... I think she's
You
probably...
think she's one of the
I
killers.
really think she's one of the killers. It makes sense.
I'm giving her a 50%. Just because it's a toss of a coin with this one. I mean, obviously they're all toss of a coin. We haven't watched the film. We don't know anything. So it's all like whether they were written in the movie like as a killer or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like I feel like she has a very strong chance of being the killer, but it also makes sense for her not to be the killer. I'm gonna give her a 50%. And
Yeah.
I do believe she'll survive this film.
I think she's gonna die. Because I killed her.
Okay, why do you think she's gonna die?
I just feel like... I don't know. I feel like if she's a killer, I feel like she has to die. I don't know. I just have a hunch. That she's
I have a
gonna
feeling
die.
if she is the killer, she's gonna survive and she's gonna face off sitting in 7.
That's a really good... Like, that would be a really epic
And it's a full
movie,
circle
but-
moment because now she killed her dad. Time to kill her.
But didn't she say she didn't want to come back, Sydney?
No, Neve Campbell doesn't want to come back. She just wants to get paid what she's owed. Overall, I'm gonna give her a 50% killer rate, and I'm also gonna give her a 0% death rate. I don't think she's dying. I think she's gonna survive.
I give her 80% of the killer and probably like 50-50. I don't know if she's gonna die, but I feel like she probably will die.
That is Sam.
Her sister?
Tara, killer. Okay, killer Tara. I'm gonna give her a 30% killer rate. No, I feel like 30% is a little low because it goes back to my first instinct, my gut. I'm gonna give her a 40% killer rate.
But sisters killing?
Well, they're
That'd
not
be
killers
so
together.
cute.
I'm not saying they're gonna be killers together.
I know, but I'm saying they are.
It doesn't make
cute.
sense. Think about the bodega. Like they were both like being stalked in the bodega.
Yeah, what if they cracked? What if they they were like, well, I'm gonna kill everybody.
Who's the third Ghostface?
I don't know. I don't know, but that'd be so cute. They're like sister killers.
I'm gonna give her a 40% chance of being the killer. Hear me on this death rate. I think it's gonna be a 90% chance
I
that
think
she
she's
dies.
gonna die too.
And everyone's saying, "Oh, they can't kill her off." Jenna Ortega, she's like the biggest star of their generation. Do we forget Sarah Michelle Gellar in Scream 2? That girl was doing Buffy. I know what she did last summer. This girl was like everywhere in the 90s. She died. I think it also goes back to Drew Barrymore.
Scream 1.
Drew Barrymore in Scream 1. I think the shock factor of her dying is gonna just everyone's. I mean, it's obviously shock factor. I think everyone's just gonna be surprised that she dies.
Yeah.
And I also think that
Like with
it also,
Dylan.
also clears her schedule up for like Wednesday and.
I was saying the same thing. She's that girl's booked and busy. There's no way she can like keep another franchise.
I also can't stop thinking about like Halloween Kills and how they killed Karen off in that in the last scene of Halloween Kills, the daughter. I think she might get like a similar death where she dies at the end.
It's like emotional. It's like,
yeah, it's gonna be a very emotional death, but I do think she's gonna die. I'm gonna give her an 80% chance of dying.
I agree, 80% dying. For the killer, I feel like I give her like 60%.
I'm gonna give her 40% on being the killer. I think it's a lesser odds of her being the killer, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was the killer.
Yeah.
You know?
That girl, she at some
I
point,
saw her on Wednesday. I saw her dance.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's got something behind the eyes.
She slayed.
She ate.
Oh.
Gail, ready for this one.
She better not die.
Everyone in the fandom does not want Gail to die. If you are the writers of this, you better rewrite it if she dies. I think Gail.
What's your killer rate?
0%.
Yeah.
Gail is someone that I'll confidently give a 0% killer rate. And I know I said I wasn't going to give anyone a 0. Gail, I'm giving a 0.
I
no
do not
way
think she would kill anybody.
Gail will kill someone.
Yeah.
The bitch had 5 chances. You don't think she would have?
Yeah. At this point. I why she kill these teenagers? Like what?
For what?
Yeah. What's the point? What's her reason?
I guess like her motive. People say like her motive would have been like from other movies, and I don't know if they're saying about this one, but her motive would be like she needs to write a new book, she needs to write a new movie. I don't see that for Gail anymore. Gail has.
That anymore.
I was gonna say Gail has been successful. Yeah. She is the mom I never had. I'm just kidding. She is. She is the sister I always wanted. I don't see Gail being the killer at all. I'm giving her a confident 0%.
Yeah, I also agree.
But I think she might die.
Let's talk about death, because this is the big elephant in the room with Gail. One, we just saw Dewey die in 5.
Yeah, which was huge.
Spoil it.
It's been out for a year. If you wanted to see it, you would have. Also, you're in a Scream 6 theory discussion. You don't think we're going to talk about the other movies? Dewey just died in 5. That was so emotional. Diana's my witness, saw me crying.
I was actually.
I literally no. You didn't see me drunk cry.
You were there the midnight screening. How you didn't go with
Diana and I for Scream 5, we did the same thing. First screening, we went to go watch it. I cried.
But not a lot.
Cried. Then we went to the midnight screening with 2 people that hadn't watched it, and you know, me and Diana didn't have time to process. I was Kim Kardashian crying. I was like. And Diana thought it was so funny. But it was emotional for me. But
for me too.
If Gail dies, expect me to die. Like expect me to cry.
I have like I think she's gonna die. I honestly like.
I think so too.
Death rate is like 99%. I think she's gonna die.
It makes sense for her to die because then it just stacks up the odds for Sydney.
Yeah.
You know, like Sydney at this point, she's the 7th. She's the final boss.
Final girl.
Okay, so fun fact: Courtney Cox is the only actress and only actor to be in 6 consecutive movies in a franchise. Not even Jamie Lee Curtis has done this.
Really?
Yeah. So Courtney Cox has that record of being in a horror franchise for 6 consecutive movies. With that being said, Courtney Cox loves the Scream franchise. I don't see her not wanting to be in the final film. She's also an executive producer in this film. I could see her dying. I really can. But to say it's over a 50% rate, I just don't see Gail dying without Sydney. If that makes sense. You know?
They're a duo.
Yeah, like a love-hate relationship. I would give Gail a 25% chance of dying.
Really?
Like a very low chance. But if she, like, a very low... It's one of those things with Dewey. I knew Dewey was going to die going into 5, and I just knew it.
No.
I knew he was going to die. I saw those trailers, I was like, yeah, denial is a river in Egypt. But with Gail, it's a different vibe. I don't get the automatic death vibes with her. So I'm going to give her a 25% death where maybe she's gonna die. Like I kind of see it coming. I'm gonna fucking be distraught and in shock if she does die. I just don't want it to happen, and I don't see it happening. I'm gonna give her a 25% chance of dying, 0% chance of being Ghostface.
Yeah, 0% chance of being Ghostface. I give her a 99% of dying. It would make sense from like a movie standpoint. Like it would make sense that like Dewey died, then she's gonna die, and then another legacy character is gonna die in the next one. Like somebody's gonna die in all these movies, so there's no more. So you know what I mean. I don't want it to happen, but I feel like it probably will.
Oh, we have Chad. Chad is next.
So hot.
So, I actually asked in my Instagram, who do you guys think is going to be the killer? I had 2 people, I think even you were one of them, said that the twins are going to be the killers.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Out of legacy characters coming back, I don't think it's going to be Minty or Chad.
I think they're both going to die, though.
Oh, I think... Okay, so with that being said, for Ghostface... I don't know why people think Chad would be Ghostface. I give him a 10% chance of being Ghostface. Because I don't want to mark it as 0. He's on my suspect list, but he's all the way at the bottom kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, doesn't make sense for him to be the killer. Give him a 10%. I don't think he's 100% innocent until I see the movie. But he's also 100% innocent. Like, I'd fuck him.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not like...
What does that have to do with the movie?
As in, like, if I think you're a Ghostface, I'm not fucking you. I'm not gonna go in a room with you alone. You know, like I'm saying, like
you're creeping me and Matthew Lillard. If I was in a room, if Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard were in a room and they were like, "We're Ghostface," I'd be like, "Oh, really?"
I wouldn't. Me? You would be like, you would be like, "I'll do anything to survive."
Please don't kill me. Ugh.
Please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be the sequel.
I can do so much more for you.
And slit throat.
And that's what she dies.
Yeah, I'm out of the door.
Accept it.
I just don't see him being Ghostface, and I'm gonna give him a 10% of being Ghostface.
Yeah. I know I said that when you said that. I know I said that he was gonna do it, but I don't think so now. I feel like maybe like 20% that maybe he would be the killer, but
I give him a 10.
It wouldn't make any sense really from the last movie to this movie why he would be the killer. Why would he be the killer? Why?
It just doesn't make sense.
Because they killed this girl.
Who cares?
But it wasn't even that.
He didn't want to fuck his girl.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he loved her.
Because he's gay.
No, not that. Okay. Survival rate.
I don't know.
You know, he's the only returning male character, like, in this film.
Yeah, but like compared to his sister, didn't his sister have a bigger impact?
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people like Chad because he's like the hot bimbo.
The himbo.
Yeah, the himbo. But I had to explain it because I don't think people are gonna know if I say himbo. But he's she's part of fandoms, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I just don't see him. I give him. Actually, no. I see him dying. I give him an 80% chance of dying. 70. No, 80 is way too high.
Well, he got really fucked up in the last one.
The thing is, I can see Chad being another Dewey. A lot of close calls.
Yeah, and then never dying.
Mm-hmm.
I for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a 70% chance of dying. I am expecting him to die when I watch this film, but I'm also like not. Like I'm going into this film expecting for him to die. If he survives, I'm gonna be shocked, just not surprised, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I give him like a 50% chance. I still don't know.
You don't know if he's gonna die or not?
Because he's another, like, I feel like, why would he almost died so close last time. I feel like, why would you bring him to the brink of death again unless you're gonna kill him? Also, I didn't see him in the trailer, like, barely at all. He was, like, never there. He didn't.
Is he dying or not, Katie?
That's why I put 50%. I don't know.
So I give him a 10% killer, and I give him a 70% chance of dying.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chad, we have Mindy, his gay sister. Love that. Mindy, again, 10% chance of being the killer.
Yeah, I don't think she would.
I would be very surprised if she's the killer. Very surprised if she's the killer. But at the same time, to say she's not... Actually, I'm going to make her 8% chance that she's the killer. In other words, I have a feeling she's not going to be the killer, but I would expect Chad to be the killer more than Mindy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give her an 8% chance of being the killer. It doesn't make sense. Going back to 5, it just does
She's
not
such a
make sense.
fan of like all the Scream stuff. Like she knew so much.
She's such a fan.
Also, if you look at the trailer, this bitch is going through it.
Yeah.
She is going through the
Yeah.
ladder. She is going on the subway. That's enough. Going on the subway is just scary. But Ghostface on the subway? This bitch is going through it in the trailer. Yeah, she's going through it in the trailer. I don't think she's going to be Ghostface. I think she's going to just...
Die like her uncle?
I think it's
I
a
think
set...
she's
I
gonna
think it's
die.
an 80% chance of her dying.
I think she's gonna
I
die.
think it's a-
Her
for sure.
uncle's character was also iconic.
Fan favorite and fucking dies.
And then he died.
And not just that, but she's like very like horror movie nerd and everything. And you know who's a
Very
horror movie nerd?
sarcastic.
And sarcastic? Who's a horror movie nerd and sarcastic? Kirby. So now you have Kirby back in the franchise. I don't see a reason why Mindy should continue.
Yeah, they're like the same character, kind of.
Yeah,
They
just
say-
different
they don't-
generations.
Yeah, they serve the same purpose. So yeah, I honestly like I don't think she's a killer. I give her like, I mean, close to 0. Like I don't think she's gonna be the killer, but I do think she's gonna die because like yeah, like you said in the trailer, like every time you see her, she's like,
going
fucked
through
up.
it. I think it's one of those things where she's gonna get a lot of close calls. That when she finally gets it,
That's my fridge.
I'm just kidding. That when she finally gets it, it's gonna be very like, I was rooting for you, and I like you're just like, oh, like she was just right there.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling I know where she's gonna die.
Kind of like Dylan Minnette, like in the last one, where it's like
Dylan Minnette, when he
fought
died
so hard
in
until the
Scream
very end.
5, when I tell you I hadn't been shocked in a death in a very long time, my jaw was on the floor. I looked at Diana and I said, "No fucking way, he just died."
But it was so cool.
It
And
was
his
so
mom died,
They
good.
died so early.
He-
And they died together.
I thought he was gonna die at the end.
Me too.
I didn't think he was gonna survive, but I knew he was gonna die at the end. So for him to die about halfway through the film, I was in shock, honey.
I thought it was cool.
She's gonna die in the beginning. Then they're gonna be like, surprise!
No way,
bitch."
no way she's not in the beginning. But she's gonna be going through it. I think she's gonna die. 80% chance of dying, 8% chance of being the killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next character. Kirby Reed. Okay, let me talk about Kirby. I love Kirby. Kirby is my girl. I love her. I love her. I love her. I cannot wait for her to come back. If you see Scream 4, that is me embodied into a character of Kirby Reed. I love her so much. I give her a 20% chance of being the killer.
Yeah, I give her 5% chance. I do not think she's gonna be the killer.
I just like, you know, it's like that line in Scream when you say you can only hear the story so many times before you start believing it.
Yeah.
It's like Tatum tells Sydney about her mom, like being a whore.
Mhm.
I kind of feel the same. Like, I feel like I went in there thinking 0% chance, but like, I was on Twitter and I was on TikTok and I could only hear that she's gonna be the killer so much before actually starting to believe she might be the killer. You know, so I'm gonna give her a 20% chance because like those tweets, those theories are in the back of my mind where it's like, it kind of makes sense. I just don't want to see it. If I see her take off that Ghostface mask, just does not make sense. I really want to give her, actually, let me look at her face. It doesn't make sense for her to be the killer.
No,
it does
it
not make
doesn't.
sense for her to be the killer.
Especially because they call her for help, don't they? Like that's the whole
she's an
reason.
FBI agent.
Oh,
She's been studying
So-
Ghostface attacks.
I mean, I guess it would be like twist, but also like it doesn't make sense for her.
You know what? I'm going to change it. Fuck the theories. Let me tell you what I think is actually going to happen. I think she's going to be a 5% chance of being the killer. I think she has a 20% chance of dying.
Oh yeah, I don't. Think
It
she's
does not
gonna
make
die
sense
either.
for her to be resurrected from 4. Just to kill her off in 6. I mean, also shock factor. Like, oh, surprise, no, she's actually dead. But it doesn't make sense to bring a character back from the dead to kill them. Also, she never died before. So,
Yeah.
I'm saying this as in, like, it doesn't make sense to bring her back to kill her off.
Yeah. Mhm.
If that makes sense. I think she has a 5% chance of being Ghostface and a 20% chance of dying.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 5 and 5. I really don't think she's.
Also,
gonna be the
Kirby
killer.
would be the perfect person to bring Sydney back into 7.
Why you say that?
Because Kirby and Sydney probably have a relationship. They survived the attacks of 4 together.
Oh yeah, I guess so. That would make sense.
5% chance of being the killer, 20% chance of being murdered. Now we're on to the new characters. Let me tell you about these bitches. This is Detective Bailey.
Okay.
It is rumored that his daughter is actually... I forgot her character name, but that's his daughter.
Okay.
I think the detective... he is my main suspect to being the killer.
Really?
100%. I am expecting this bitch to take off his mask. To take off the mask at the end of the film. I'm gonna give him an 80% chance of being the killer.
Really?
It makes sense. One, he's a lot older. He's also a cop. Imagine Ghostface being a cop. What if he like became
That's a twist.
obsessed with the Scream murders, like because he's been looking at them and he got obsessed with it and now he wants to create them and then close the case himself.
Oh,
Take the credit for it. Maybe he's seeing something, you know? I would like to say he's going to take off the mask in the film.
Really?
Yes.
He's Kirby's partner?
I don't know how he's involved. I just know he's a detective. He needs an 80% chance of being Ghostface. 75%, 80% chance of death.
I feel like this person's gonna die. If it's a detective, because cops always die in horror movies. I feel like 90%. Oh.
Everyone's assuming that this is his daughter. We're not 100%. I mean, at least I'm not 100% sure right now that I'm tipsy. But this is his daughter. People are saying that he gets brought into the murders because his daughter died.
Okay. But then she's not dead?
What do you mean?
Well, you said that's his daughter.
Well, yeah, that's his daughter. Like, maybe she dies early in the movie and then he gets brought into
she's like
it.
the opening kill.
Maybe.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I haven't seen the fucking movie. Like,
you haven't seen the movie? Why are we talking about it?
But I think he's an 80% chance of being Ghostface and I think he's an 80% chance of dying.
I don't know about Ghostface. I don't know if he would. I don't know. But I would say, like, maybe like 40% chance of him being Ghostface and 90% of him dying because cops always die. ACAB, by the way.
This is Laura, Samara Weaving. We love Laura. We love Samara Weaving. Samara Weaving was in Ready or Not. She was in The Babysitter from Netflix.
Oh,
she is that bitch.
She is incredible.
She has only been in like about 2 screen grabs from the trailer.
Yeah.
Not looking good for her. She's wearing the same outfit, same scene. With that being said, I do think she's going to be the opening kill. I think
that would make sense.
There's going to be a 5%. No, but Samara Weaving's just such a great character.
Well, she's a big name too, so I feel like
it makes sense for her to die. Be the Drew Barrymore of this generation. Yeah. With that being said, I think there's a 90% chance of her dying. I think there's going to be a 3% chance of being Ghostface. You know what? I'm going to give her 90% chance dying, 2% being Ghostface because I'm almost certain she's going to be opening kill. If she somehow makes it past the opening, I'm already expecting her to be Ghostface. Like, does that make sense? I just think she's the opening kill, so I'm 90% sure she's dying.
Yeah, honestly, because she's, like, a big name. Other than the other, like, main characters, I feel like she's, like, the biggest name out of all these people, so, like, she would probably die first. There's no way she's Ghostface.
Okay, so what are your final things? Death and kill ratio.
So her killer, I feel like her killer percentage, I would give her like a 5%. And then for her death, I would say like 95%. She
is dying. This girl is dying. I'm seeing her, she's dying. Which goes back to maybe that's his daughter.
Oh.
And maybe that's why he's being brought out.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So.
Who's that?
This is Danny. I don't remember the actor's name, but he's actually known for being in Spider-Man, the Spider-Man franchise. He plays the guy who's going to be Venom.
Eddie Brock.
Yeah. He's in like Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Homecoming. He's in the Spider-Man franchise.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like think because I just watched those movies.
Well, think harder because look him up.
I don't want to.
He's in those films. With that being said, I think he's at if you don't want to know anything about this spoiler, I'll put a timestamp right here. Be about 5 seconds to jump to the timestamp. With that being said, I think there's 100% chance of him dying, 0% chance of being Ghostface. There is a scene in the trailer, a screen grab, where Mindy is walking in on him dead.
Really?
He's bloodied up in the bathtub.
Oh, well. That seals his face.
Yeah, so it's in the trailer. So it's like, not that it's a spoiler. That's what I'm saying, like, it's a spoiler because, like, if you really didn't pay attention to the trailer, you didn't catch that. But like I said, I analyzed the fuck out of the trailer. He is dead in the trailer.
Really?
Yeah, he is dead in the trailer, and I'll show you where.
Damn. All right, well.
100% chance death, 0% chance being Ghostface.
He's gonna be Ghostface.
Unless he fakes his death, which I doubt they're gonna do. 100% chance of being Ghostface. I mean, 100% chance of being dead.
Damn. I believe you. I don't know anything about him at all. So
100% chance of being dead. He is the what is it, like the dorm
the RA?
RA. He's the RA of like the characters.
Okay.
100% chance of death.
Sure, I believe you.
Now we're down to Quinn. Quinn, this is like now the friend group. We're at the friend group now. These are the new people. This is Quinn. Barely seen in the trailer. 100% chance in death, and I think 0% chance of being Ghostface.
Did you see her in the trailer, Dad?
Not necessarily. I think there are 2 scenes where I could kind of maybe see her dying in.
Mm.
And I just don't see her being Ghost. Actually, it would be... You know how you said about the sisters?
Yeah.
Being Ghostface? What if she fakes her death and the dad and her in cahoots start killing people?
For, like, revenge on, like...
Herself?
Yeah.
That would actually be a good theory. Like, faking her death. And it would make sense. He's a cop. He could fake it.
Yeah. Yeah, he would know how to.
I'm going to give it I'm going to change it. I'm going to give it a 70% chance of death rating. Actually, 80% chance. I don't know who I give 70% chance to, but I see her dying more than surviving. I'm going to give her an 80% chance of being dead. I give her 90% chance of being dead. I give her 90.
Ghostface normally die, so if she's Ghostface...
Yeah, exactly. If she's Ghostface, she's dying. If she's not Ghostface, she's dying. Like...
Yeah.
I don't think that out of the friend group, I don't think she has the biggest impact. I'm going to give her a 90% chance of dying, 10% chance of being Ghostface.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these characters. I really have no idea, so I'm going to say, like...
Quinn is roommates with Tara.
And Tara was the
And she's very sex positive. She doesn't see her as a whore. She sees herself as very sexually active.
Okay. Dead. Man, I don't know. I think for her to be Ghostface, I think I honestly would give her 90% because it would make sense if she would try to kill Tara.
90%?
Well, because if you said they're roommates, so like she's probably like,
okay, happy death day.
I mean, it would make sense. But she's like, you have all the attention. I want to be a whore, and you can't let me be a whore because you're famous. You know what I mean? And for her dying, if she's like you said, if she's Ghostface, 100%. If she's not Ghostface, 100%. So, I don't know.
Very much 100% dying. So my last thing is 90% dying. No, 95% dying. I'm going to give her 95%. I don't want to say she's dying. I would be more surprised. 95% dying, 10% being Ghostface.
Yeah. Okay. Who's this?
So I don't know this character's name.
He's so cute.
But he is playing Sam's love interest in this film.
Damn. You go, girl, Sam. Damn. He's hot.
I think that he's the guy that's with Gail when she gets attacked. The guy in the background.
Oh, who like
He has like the same physique if you think about it.
Yeah. Maybe he's Ghostface.
It would make... So here's my thing. I don't think they're going to make Sam's boyfriend Ghostface back to back.
Oh, that's right, because you're right.
So, with that being said, but just look at him. I could see him being Ghostface.
He's so hot.
I'm going to give him a 40% chance of being Ghostface. I think there's like, if I say 50, it's like either yes or no. And I just don't get that vibe from him. I see him either being yes or no.
But maybe it's like
I give him a 40% chance of being Ghostface. I don't really see him being Ghostface because I don't want them to make Sam's boyfriend back-to-back being Ghostface. I don't see him being Ghostface. I think he's going to be a red herring for sure. I just don't see him being Ghostface. Death, 80% chance.
Maybe it's like Sam keeps choosing the wrong guy. She's like, I keep choosing the wrong people on Bumble. They keep saying they love Ghostface. Why do they all want to date me?
What do you think is his death ratio?
I feel like love interests always die.
I give him an 80% chance of dying, 40% chance of being Ghostface.
Like, they have a track record of
always dying.
Yeah. You can't fall in love in these movies. Can't have sex, you can't fall in love, you can't do drugs, because you'll die. I give him, I give him maybe like 70%. I don't want him to die because he's cute, but,
And Ghostface?
I think you're right with, like, he wouldn't be it. But you know what, though?
Maybe he
Men are
will.
fucking crazy, so I'm gonna give him, like, 60% of being Ghostface.
I'm getting 40% chance being Ghostface, 80% chance dying.
Yeah.
Jack Champion, Ethan is his character's name. This
Photo
is my
package.
second highest suspect of being the killer.
Okay.
In the trailer, I see him more than the other new characters. I am convinced that this movie is going to have new characters being the killer, plus one of the sisters. I think one of the sisters might be the killers. If a returning character is a killer, I'm hoping it's not. I think it might be him and the detective. And it just, I don't know.
What's his character by? Like, what is he?
He's just like really like nerdy and like shy around the girls.
What's his like relationship? He's just like a.
He's a friend group, I'm assuming. I think he's just in a friend group. I give him an 80% chance of being Ghostface. Because it's just, I don't know, I could just see him being Ghostface. Give him an 80% chance of being Ghostface. I give him a 80% chance of dying.
Yeah.
You know what's the only reason I don't see him dying is if he's not Ghostface. So if he is not Ghostface, I give him maybe like a 40% chance of dying. Because it would make sense if Chad does die to have a male character move on to the next movie. And he kind of gives me like Jamie Kennedy vibes, like dorky and, you know, like in the first one. But I see him I see him dying and I see him being Ghostface. I give him an 80% chance on both. But if the fact that he's not Ghostface, I give him about a 40% chance of surviving.
All I can think about is he reminds me of Frodo from Lord of the Rings. So I have no idea. And Frodo doesn't die. Spoiler alert, if you have ever seen Lord of the Rings, Frodo doesn't die. So I give him like a survival rate of like 80%. That's how I'm going.
Survival of 80? Okay.
Frodo doesn't die.
He's also in the new Avatar movie.
See, avatars don't die. I haven't seen Avatar.
I don't know what he does in Avatar, but he's in the new one. He's the twink. Every time I say the twink is the killer, I think it's him. He's the twink in the movie.
For being Ghostface, it would make sense. I feel like the shy characters, like, you don't expect them, and then, like, all of a sudden they're gonna go out and, like, kill all the people. Maybe he's, maybe he's an incel. Because they love being... I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
But, like, I feel like all these movies have been, like very, like... What's the word?
He might be obsessed with Ghostface. Here's the thing. The killer in this movie is obsessed with Ghostface. I could see him being obsessed with, like, true crime podcasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Very meta.
That's the word. Like, these movies have been very, like, meta and, like, very kept up with, like, trends and stuff. And I feel like that's a huge thing right now. And then being an incel, if you know what that was.
People are obsessed with true crime. I see this guy's watching, like, the Stab Netflix documentary, the fucking listening to the podcast. He's obsessed with Ghostface. He wants a chance to be Ghostface because he's cracked the code. He knows how to go away now because he's listened to all these podcasts.
And he's
showing it
in his room or whatever. Like,
he's showing it. You know what? I still stand by 80% chance of being Ghostface and 80% dying because he is Ghostface. So.
Yeah. I think. I would think like 70% Ghostface, 60% dying.
Okay. So last but not least, we have Anika. Anika is Mindy's girlfriend in this new movie.
Oh.
Anika, in the trailer, is also going through it. In the ladder scene.
Oh, is that
She's
her?
going through the ladder, and then they say, "Oh my god, behind you," and it's Ghostface.
Okay.
I have a feeling she's dying, and I don't see her being Ghostface. I'm going to give her a 10% chance of being Ghostface. I give her an 80% chance of dying. I think it's going to be a very emotional death. I think that's what's going to... So this is my theory. I have a feeling Mindy's gonna see her die. It's gonna make her spin out of control, and she's gonna leave the group because she needs time to breathe, and she's gonna go on the subway alone, and that's when Ghostface attacks her.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I do see her dying. I don't see her being Ghostface. I would be very surprised if she's Ghostface. I would love to see it if she's Ghostface. I love women Ghostface, but I give her a 10% chance of being Ghostface and an 80% chance of dying.
Yeah, I like. It wouldn't. Same thing. Like, to have another like girlfriend be like Ghostface would kind of like be like repetitive, I guess. And the movies have never been repetitive before, so like I say like 10% chance of being Ghostface. I think that's what you said too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like she's probably gonna die.
she's like Mindy's girlfriend.
She's
also
all the way at the bottom too, so it's like it reminds me of like the. Like, you know what I mean? The characters that, like, don't get that much screen time are always, like, dead, so...
She's also, like, Mindy's girlfriend. She's not anyone... Not to say Mindy's not important, but she's not Tara's girlfriend or Sam's girlfriend, you know, or Kirby's girlfriend. Like, she's just, like, Mindy's girlfriend. So, I see her dying.
Yeah, maybe she'll be opening kill, too.
I don't think so. She's in the ladder scene.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Maybe that is opening kill.
So, that's it. That's our 13 characters. Scream 6, our theories, our predictions of who we think Ghostface is and stuff. Maybe the weekend after or the weekend that we watch Scream, we'll get back together and make a video reacting to this and seeing how wrong we are.
We can do like a fresh reaction.
No, because we're going to get fucked up and then go watch it at midnight.
We are, is our plan.
That is our plan. We're watching it at 5:30, followed by dinner and drinks, and then the midnight screening at 11:30.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she doesn't have to, but I'm definitely going to. Diana's definitely going to.
We'll see
Scream
if I fall
is
asleep.
our thing. Fall asleep in the theater. You already paid for the ticket.
That's true.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you guys have any theories or anything like that, not related to the spoiler, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. If you spoil this movie for me, I'm going to kill myself.
We'll find you like Ghostface, and we will kill you like Ghostface.
Well, she will, because I would be dead, because I'd killed myself. So that's going to be her motive. You killed my friend, I kill you.
Yeah, I am Ghostface. Spoiler, 80% chance I'm Ghostface. And I'll
When
be
you
this
see,
one.
when you see this, when you see this running around, you know who it is.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the cute, like, the normal one. You're gonna get the pink, sparkly, devil horns one. This is what you're gonna look for when you die.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.